Holla, what's up?
What's up, Anthony Hamilton, my celebrity life, GeHolla.
Shout out to Ge Holla, reaching 1 million listeners on his podcast, My Celebrity Life, resetting the bar.
What's up, Ge Holla? This your boy Genuine. Shout out to you.
Y'all, this Master P, and shout out to Ge Holla of My Celebrity Life, the show.
Ge Holla, check this. I know we didn't get to speak at the spot that we was at together, but look, man, keep going, keep doing your thing.
All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, man. We always find some of the coolest, some of the smoothest people that there is. This time, man, we found a really cool, superhuman, super creative brother that's in the universe who goes by the name of Smoking Otis. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show. You know what I'm saying? The one, the only, you know what I'm saying? The king is you know what I'm talking about? Smoking Otis. What's happening, bro? How you doing?
Yo, what's up, man? How you doing?
Man, all is good in the universe, brother. I appreciate you tapping in, linking in with me, man. It was a pleasure to have you on the show. I did a little bit of research about you, and I see that, man, you are definitely a smooth, cool brother, and you definitely are a star. You know what I'm saying? People always be like, you're waiting to be a star. Nah, you was born a star since you
Appreciate that, homie, for real. Man, I'm from Clarksville, Tennessee, about 30 minutes from out of Nashville. And I left there when I was like 18, and I've been living in LA ever since, between LA and Atlanta. Now I'm in Austin, Texas. Yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying? First group I ever recognized was New Edition, but I was like crazy when I got introduced to Marvin Gaye, you know? That just kind of blew my mind when I first heard him. Yes. I was raised off blues, country, and R&B and rock. You know, I started when I really wanted to start doing it. I was like 14 years old, and I remember watching videos, and I seen this R&B group, and I was like, wow. I was like, yo, I love this. You know what I mean? And I just started writing songs, and I'm a Virgo, man. Some reason I couldn't stop hearing music. First time I performed, I was 16 years old, and it was a talent show. And I remember I was in a group called Illegit. It was like R&B rap, kind of like Bone a little bit. And I remember when the curtains opened up, I was sold that day. That energy was just incredible. Even though those people, some of those kids, we went to school together, we was like superstars. You know what I mean? The energy was crazy. Yeah. And you know, when you write a song and somebody tell you what, you know, how that song made them feel, that's like magic. You know what I mean? That's crazy. It's a crazy feeling. Originally gonna call myself Pete Rogers, which is my granddaddy's name. So then I couldn't get the rights to it. So I was thinking to myself, what would I call myself? So I wanted something old because I'm from the South. I'm from Tennessee. So I wanted something that'd be old. So I was thinking to myself, you know what I'm saying? A lot of girls be like, yo, you smoking, you smoking. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go buy smoking. I'm gonna go buy smoke. And then I'm gonna call myself Otis, like Otis Red. And so I get that same name. And I came up with Smoking Otis. I'm giving them everything that I learned in this world for my time on this planet, you know? All the field of all the genres that really touched me in my life. You know what I mean? So when you listen to my music, you might hear you be like, wow, this dude really switched up a lot. He switches up. You know what I mean? It's urban country, but I just flow it with all of the love of passion that I have learned from all genres of music, you know? Appreciate, yes. You know, one thing I always tell a lot of artists, I say, do it because you love it. Do it because you love it, and know that anything that when you're creating something, you're touching somebody. Don't always think of being the big superstar. Think about who you're gonna connect with. Those people that you connect with, whatever you putting out right now, it can inspire them to be great, or it can make them worse. So really be cautious what you put out. You know what I mean? May 22nd, I got my single coming out, Trail Ride. You'll be able to find it at Smoking Otis, aka Tennessee Slick on Instagram. You can also look it up on TennesseeSlick.com, or you can go to YouTube and look up Smoking Otis. But it'll be on all platforms, streaming services. So May 22nd, everybody, please go check it out. And I'll hope you be able to bang it in your whip and be like, yeah. For those who do know me, I just want everybody to know that I am Smoking Otis, aka Tennessee Slick. And everything that I'm giving you guys is from the universe. And I'm only giving out positive vibes and stories of my life. And I hope everyone can follow me, become a fan, and I'll continue to create incredible music. I'm going to be doing a lot of live chats on my Instagram on Fridays. So you guys want to check it out 7 p.m. Central Time. Y'all can check me out on Instagram. I'll be doing a lot of talking and performing, and you can find a lot of different places I'm going to be at. Just check me out Fridays. Well, if you go to trail rides, it's like it's Black people celebration. You're going to see beautiful Black people everywhere. You can also see Caucasians and other races. Well, mostly Caucasians, but it's pretty much Black celebration. Everybody two-stepping, having a good time, cowboyed up, riding on the four-wheelers, riding on the horses, getting them boots dirty, eating their fried chicken, having a good time. You know how it is, man. The culture is contagious, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever we, we always switching something around. They try to defeat us, and we always say, okay, and then they want to be us. So it ain't no about no race thing, but the culture's contagious. It don't matter, man. I don't care what people say. It ain't nothing like us, bro. And I'm just saying, especially Black Americans. I'm gonna tell you something. You see how much we create in this world, us Black Americans. Now think about this. They got us they got our children distracted, right? Distracted. You know what I'm saying? Poverty causes distraction. If you're hungry, you 9 times out of 10, you're gonna do the opposite. You take the father out of the home, you're gonna distract it. You ain't gonna the son don't know how to become a certain kind of man. But the great thing about us, man, are we're great thinkers and great creators. If you distract them, you stop the power. So is there a devil? Yes, there is. God children are powerful creators that would influence the world. So all you gotta do is just really pay attention. And once everybody wake up, everybody will see it and be like, damn, if we can make the whole world follow us, who are we? We God's children. Distraction, homie. We are so powerful, bro. And once we realize it, the devil can't stop us. The devil can't stop us. Pac said it a long time ago. It ain't them killing us, it's us killing us. Once we clear our minds and come together, we change everything because we got the power. You got the favor. The choice is yours. Whatever a man think of, he should be. You know, true story. That's why they love that. That's why they love promoting that rap stuff that's talking about killing people because they want you to kill each other. You know what I mean? That part. You know what I'm saying? Always tell cats this. I hear a lot of young cats be like, old heads, old heads, old heads. I said, man, look, man, you got to respect the mans who've been here before you. How you gonna tell somebody something you ain't never? How you gonna tell somebody something you ain't even lived long enough? You know what I'm saying? If you can't say anything to somebody who you can't tell me anything. I've been here longer than you, homie. You know what I mean? All you could do is just listen and say, man, it's like this. My mom used to tell me all the time, it's easy to get in trouble, but it's hell to get out of. Right? Now that's my mom's telling me that. I didn't have a father, but that was my mom's. So if God sent another man to you or a woman and he's trying to tell you something, you like get away old head. Maybe that was something God needed you to hear. And you can't never say somebody never told you because he sent somebody to tell you. You know what I mean? What this thing all about, man. That's my passion and my purpose is to be able to use my music, man, to like inspire others and let them know, like, look, man, I went through it, bro. I didn't know I was gonna make it, but I knew I had to make it because you can't tell me I can't make it. You know what I mean? And making it ain't about fame and fortune, man. Making it is living in peace and inspiring others and seeing the world change from your influence. You know what I mean? That's winning. That's success. Smoky too deep. It
Nah, go
is
deep.
what it is, man. You know?
Go deep where we can see the roots. You know what I'm saying? When you look at a tree, from our perspective, we only looking at the branches and the bark and the leaves and whatever fruit or non-fruit is bearing. But we don't see them roots that's deep down in it. Even when the tree decays, another tree is forming up in the midst of that because those strong roots that's there. So like you made that reference of somebody calling somebody an old head. One day you're gonna be old too.
That
Your
part.
young life ain't that long. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, that part. It's cool to be Mr. Miyagi. You know what I'm saying? I tell anybody like, man, it's cool to be Mr. Miyagi because I learned them lessons, and God gave me a favor to be able to live long enough to be able to call myself Mr. Miyagi. Because a lot of homies didn't make it. They dead right now. And a lot of them locked up, and they wishing they can be sitting. They wish they could be driving their cars, getting sunshine. I got a cousin hit me up the other day from the pen. He's like, yo, man, how's the weather? I said, it's sunshine out here. He's like, man, I can't wait to feel the sun again. I'm like, wow, think about that, you know? Think about that, you know? So, you know how it is, man. Nah, you don't live like that. And that's why us Mr. Miyagi's, we gotta let them know what it do, man. You know what I mean? It's cool to be Mr. Miyagi. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't mean you're old head, it means you're wise, man. We gotta stop saying that being older is it's over with and say, nah, man, older means wise. It's like, what can you tell me I need to learn? How should my credit be? Yeah. Make sure you budget. You know what I'm saying? Teach them. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. If you do that, you're gonna mess yourself up. You know, so it's cool to be Mr. Miyagi. That's why I tell everybody, like, shoot, man, call me Mr. Miyagi, man. Smoking Otis, Mr. Miyagi. I mean, what you want to learn? You know,
Right. Wax on, wax off, you know.
wax on, wax off, homie. You know, what you want to learn, homie? You know, that's what I'm all about. Shoot,
Right.
man.
He about to Daniel son you, you know what I'm saying? Daniel
That's
son.
it. It's Sid Danielson. You know what I mean? That's what we need, man. These, kids need role models, man. They need role models. They walk around here like monsters. I ain't dissing them. I love the youth. But I'm like, man, I see a lot of these cats, man, I ain't trying to diss nobody with tattoos on their face, but you ain't gonna be young forever. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna be young forever, you know? Respect. Respect yourself. That part, you're from, you gotta put all that stuff on your face, I tell cats, I'm like, man, I remember my cousin told me when I was a little young dude, man, think about what you do with your tattoo. We put tattoos up here. We wasn't doing it on our face. And right today I got tattoos. I'm like, damn, I wish I didn't put that shit there. I ain't put that tattoo on. So think about putting that on your face. 35 years old, big old, oh man. You ain't got no money. You trying to live in society. Look crazy as hell. Suit on, you trying to play businessman. You trying to get your business going and you got all this stuff on your face. Come on, man. You know, I tell cats all the time, man. That was a Latino thing. Tatting their faces up back in the day, man. Those gang bangers, those Salvadorians, and then these rappers like Lil Wayne and all the rest of these cats started doing all that crazy shit, man. I was like, nah, man, we can't do that. But I ain't trying to diss nobody, man. I ain't dissing the youth. I'm just saying, if y'all listening to me, don't be tatting your faces up. Smoking Otis said it ain't cool. One of them kids probably like, ain't nobody listening to you, Otis. You, Otis.
Otis gonna outlive them too.
That part. That part. Everybody come see you, Otis. That part. No. Man, I tell cats all the time. I said, man, go look up some old videos back in you don't gotta go too far, like 60s, 50s. Look at some of them old black folks back in the days and think about what they went through for you to be able to be normal. Man, they couldn't a white man say something to them, they'd be like, Yassa, Yassa. Don't we treat you right over here, boy? Yassa, Yassa. You try to say that shit nowadays, like, what you call me? I'm gonna kill you. But you think about it, man. I'll go crazy nowadays, but stop for it, man. It wasn't a long time ago, Them people had to be like, yassa. And then think about where you at and think about your respect for yourself. Then you understand that it's a war on the mind. It's a war. Because if we use our mind to stop programming ourselves to be stupid and blind, then we'll see the future. We'll see our future. We'll create so much incredible stuff. It'd be incredible. Look at Africa, man. Big old continent. But when you look at the trade on TV, you never see Africa included. You never see it. You see China, Europe, and America. But you think about those black countries, you don't see them on that, man. It ain't about black and white, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just telling you, like, to Rick, think about that. Think about that. It's a war on the mind. Once you open that mind up, get 10 toes down, and really start, shoot. They probably looking at me like, oh, we gotta get rid of this nigga. He talking too much. Motherfucker, get him. Get another one. Yeah, man. And remember, you ain't gonna die. Your energy's forever. I'm saying this ain't no but an avatar. You know? The protection of God is deep. It's an understanding of, it's a metaphor. I tell everybody, like, God is real. But really think about it. You know what I mean? Really think about it. That part, man. Hey, that part. You can know who I am. Control the bull. That means that everything I learned, I control this bull, and now I create my own stadium. And I manifest the fans to look at me. The energy that I share with the world now, I can control it. There ain't no, I don't second guess myself. I'm walking 10 toes down and I'm controlling my destiny now. You know what I mean? Because distractions with that bull was a distraction. It was a distraction. Everybody think I'm riding the bull. You won't fall off, but the distractions that you let the little things in your life and depression and stuff. But when you get close to God and you know who you are, and God you face reality, shoot, it's over now. You know what I'm saying? The bull turns into a spaceship and you go beyond the stars. What's up? What's up? It's your boy Smoking Otis, aka Tennessee Slick. I'm on the show with Ge Holla. Peace. It's Smoking Otis, aka Tennessee Slick. Check me out on Instagram, or you can go to Smoking Otis, Tennessee Slick Music on TikTok, or just go to my website, TennesseeSlick.com. Peace.